Let me ask you this question today. Name one thing that you consider to be dangerous. You consider not only to be dangerous, but also that can take lives. That one thing might be an activity, perhaps, like skydiving, like rock climbing without ropes. I see people rock climbing without ropes. They call it solo climbing. Or maybe scuba diving. Although scuba diving in itself is a beautiful and a wonderful experience when you do scuba diving, but it's dangerous as well. Or maybe just snakes. A lot of people are afraid of snakes. Here in Australia, we have at least 5 of the most venomous snake in the world. Maybe the spiders. A lot of people are afraid of spiders because one bite of spider can kill 15 people. I've heard spiders like that. Is that the most dangerous thing? Is that the most dangerous that can kill people? But this one thing that I want to consider with you today is what I call depression. Now, a lot of people are actually getting depressed now in this day and age. We see a lot of people jumping off the building. We see a lot of people jumping off the bridge. They want to end their life because they are feeling depressed. Depression by definition is the feeling of severe dejection or hopelessness. Now people are seeking for answers on how to get out of that, how to get out of depression, how to feel better. People are turning into pills, people are turning to medication, people are turning into therapy. But is there a better solution on how to get out of that feeling of hopelessness? How to get out of extreme anxiety? Is there a better solution? Now I want to share with you today because I found one solution among all the solutions, and I think that it's better than pills, it's better than medication, it's better than therapy. And that one thing I want to share with you today is right after the music. So please enjoy the music. We'll be right back. here's the solution that I want to share with you today. The solution is found in the Bible, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 7. 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 7. It says, "In my distress I call upon the Lord and cried to my God, and he did hear my voice out of his temple, and my cry did enter into his ears." So here David is feeling distress. Distress, by definition, is a feeling of extreme anxiety. So he was definitely feeling anxious. And he did what I wanted you to do when you feel depressed as well. He called upon the Lord, and he called and cried to his God. He leaned over into the everlasting arms of God. He was actually one of the most wanted men in Israel. So King Saul was looking for his life, was seeking for his life, and he wanted to kill David, and he is anxious, he is depressed, he is worthless. Why? Because the most powerful man in the world back then is seeking for his life. But he called upon the Lord. He found refuge, he found comfort, he found safety in God. But the thing is, who is causing this distress? Now, Deuteronomy 28 verse 55, it says here, "So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left him in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates." So it's the enemies that makes him distress. Then who is his enemies? Go with me to Matthew 13 verse 39. And it says here, "The enemy that sowed them is the devil." Look, friends, the Bible says that. When you feel depressed, it's actually the devil that makes you feel depressed. If you feel in extreme anxiety, like David did, the devil is the enemies. The devil did that to you. And so this solution to call upon the Lord and to call upon God is the best solution that you can ever find. It's better than the pills. It's better than the medication. It's better than the therapy. Because not only that when you call upon God, that you will feel peace and comforted, but it will give you the strength to overcome that depression. It will give you the strength to overcome that distress. It gives you that peace of mind. It gives you that comfort. It gives you that safe in the arms of God. And so I want to challenge you today, because sometimes we feel hopeless. Sometimes we don't think that we feel better when we call upon God. So I want to challenge you today. Call upon God today and call him. Cry unto him, because the promise that he will hear you. He will hear your voice. He will cry. He will hear your cry. It will enter into God's ears. You know what God is doing today? He's waiting for you to call unto him. When you call unto him, he will answer you. And when he answers you, the enemies run away. Then you overcome the challenge or the feeling of being depressed. So friends, take down that challenge. Don't feel home alone, because God is listening to you. So take that challenge today and see what God can do in your life. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, I'm Simon and this is Evan from Hear My Voice Ministries. Thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see, please support us by giving us a like or follow us on Facebook. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment and let us know what you think.
And by the way, I would like to invite you to our church. It's called Bandura Seventh-day Adventist Church at 20 Nurong Avenue at Victoria. We would like to have you. We start our service at 9:45 and we end somewhere around 12:30. And we also have free lunch for you. So long. I'll see you next time. God bless.
God bless.